How's it going, my sweet boys? It's your internet anime daddy, Allie here, and we are back with another Corpse Party episode. See you in there. Burlado Dorai, Chapter 3, Pain. Omae wa mo shinderu nyuma! Aside from Satoshi and my other friends who shared the experience with me, there wasn't a soul in this world who believed that Seiko, Suzumoto, Morishige, or Miss Yui ever existed. And this fact was really taking its toll on me, particularly in regards to Seiko. Daijoubu. Are you alright, Naomi? Yeah, I'm fine. I just keep worrying my mom. I just can't keep worrying my mom forever. I flashed the brightest smile I could muster through, though I'm not sure he entirely bought it. I'm glad to hear it. Keep that chin up. We'll get through this. Thanks. There's no need to be worried about me anymore, okay? That night, all I could manage to do was stand perfectly still and stare at my desk. I was mumbling something, but I don't even know what it was. My eyes had glazed over. It was like I was in a trance, or maybe I just wanted to be. I'm not the one who's wrong. I'm not wrong. She's real. It's everyone else who's crazy. Those who refuse to believe are another person, no matter what. They can go burn in fires of hell. If they could look into my heart, they'd see it's the truth. My friend exists. My friend named Seiko. Gah! I didn't even realize I'd actually started writing. I was at my desk now writing words into a notebook. Seiko. I kept softly repeating her name to myself over and over again. The words started to sound foreign in my head, but I couldn't stop saying it. It's kind of like we say like seagulls or like any other word aloud. You're like, why is it called that? But I couldn't stop saying it. It's almost like I'd forget her if I did. Why did we name Gull? Oh, that's a gull. Gert! There was no other sound in the room, just the scratching of pencil on paper and the hushed sound of my voice, just the word Seiko in all of its forms. Seiko! My voice was getting firmer each time I said it, more demanding, and my writing was growing more feverish, more intense. Seiko! Finally, the pencil broke in half under the strain. I gripped it so hard that it stabbed into my palm. Blood began to drip onto the paper. Okay, weirdo. My head was hanging limply, but the rest of my body had stiffened. If anyone had seen me, I bet they would have thought it was Death Note. I could feel blood rushing to my head. My whole body quivered. Okay. Seiko. I raised my head from this vigil and realized tears were streaming down my face. What did she look like? My voice was strained, choking back a sentence I'd hoped I'd never say. There were countless pictures of Seiko drawn in my notebook, but in every one of them, her face was blank. No! I hurled my notebook from the desk. Don't go! Don't leave me! Stay inside me! Okay! I don't want you to fade! Hey, you're not allowed to fade! I opened up the photo album on my phone. There was this nagging sensation in the back of my head that I'd overlooked something. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. Like, what did you do? Did you black out her face, or did it just, like, magic happen? I was absolutely bawling at this point. My face was a mess, just like your friends. But I had indeed overlooked something. On the bottom right of the screen, there was an icon for image modification. After a few menu selections, I found myself adjusting the picture's brightness. Beep, beep. I kept hitting the button to turn it up higher and higher. And slowly, in the very center of the black void that had replaced Seiko's face, I could see something begin to form. Looks like some hiragans. I felt like I was on the verge of an incredible discovery, filled with a new hope I hadn't felt since just before the incident of the Shinozaki estate. There was still room to increase the brightness. Go all the way. Why are you taking your time? Go all the way! Until finally, in the very center of the would-be face, I could make an extremely faint pattern that looked like freehand lettering spelling the name Sachi in hiragans. How did this happen? Was that right? Was I certain that's what it said? Instinctively, I placed the phone screen closer to my eye. The limited resolution made this pointless. But I didn't care. It was so close, It was so close, I was beginning to lose focus, but it still wasn't close enough. I had to make sure that's what it said. I touched it to my forehead. You can't even see anything when it's this close. At which point the lettering latched onto my cornea. They literally attached themselves to my eye. That's not how science works. They were there. No matter where I looked, I saw them. That's like that thing where you stare at the screen for a while and then you look and then you see Jesus everywhere. And you're like, why is Jesus everywhere? I saw them. My vision had gone half white, obscured by the phantom lettering. It took only a moment before the pain set in, and it was not an insignificant amount. I collapsed to the ground, hand ineffectually covering my eye. It was absolutely excruciating. That's around when my mom burst through the door. She looked like she was at the end of her rope, like she didn't believe anything was wrong and I was just probably faking it. She was definitely more annoyed than concerned. What a shitty mom. With nothing more than a grunt, she grabbed me from behind, pinning my arms so I couldn't hurt myself. I fell backward onto my rear, unable to resist her restraint. It hurts, Mom! My eye really hurts! Medicine! I keep telling you to take your medicine! How many times do I have to say it before it sinks in? Mom, no! This is different! It hurts! It hurts! My eye is on fire! Honestly, why can't you just behave yourself every day the same thing? No! That's not it! My eye, Mom, it hurts! Huh? What about your eye? Let me see it. You got a haunted eyeball. I can tell. My left eye was glazed over with tears and had gone as bloodshot as an eye can get. That looks literally disgusting. And right on the cornea, white blister-like bulges were beginning to form, spilling out. Sachi. This is why you're not supposed to get too close to the microwave, fam. There was no way my mom could ignore or dismiss that. Oh, she's got the hound eye. She quickly stepped back in shock. Finally, acknowledgement. Her breathing had quickened, but she didn't say a thing. She just left the room. Shit, Mom. Mom! It was too late. She was gone, halfway across the house by the time I called out. Mom! Mom! I was sprawled out in the corner of my room like a giant stuffed bear. At some point, I think I lost consciousness, but I'm still not really sure. How long have I been sitting here? I was starting to feel a little less tense, a little more relaxed. I looked up. At the prospect of actually discerning details in my room, my left eye reacted with a sharp, intense shot of pain. My vision was still half white. My eye. God, it wasn't a dream, was it? It was real. I could feel the pain with every pulse in every part of my body. It was almost unbearable, and yet. Mom, what happened to Mom? She'd run out of the room in shock and obviously had been gone for quite some time. As sick as she was of me, I couldn't imagine she'd leave me to suffer without doing anything. I opened my bedroom door and slowly crept downstairs. I could hear a sound coming from the kitchen. A very specific, very peculiar sound. you've ever seen Higurashi, the anime, you probably know that sound's not a good sound. Sounds like Mom wants to carve my eyeball out of my head. Oh, great sound. We're not having filleted fish tonight, dear. We're taking out your fucking eyeball. And what I saw was my mom sharpening a kitchen knife. Like, literally, you're the worst mom in the world. I think we should leave immediately and call Child Protection Services. I had no idea what she planned to do. You really don't? Because I know what she planned to do with that. But an irrational fear washed over me. It was not irrational. You need to leave. I slowly and silently sneaked my way over to the front entrance. Oh my God, I would leave and never come back. And I made sure not a peep could be heard from me until I was outside and away from the house. Literally worst mom in North America. Like, why don't you stab yourself with that, you piece of shit? I'm sorry, that was a little mean. Okay, it was a new morning, bright and early. Satoshi called out to me like I was 12 or something. I'd been in this old, cheap, run-down 2-story apartment building for a long time now. It may not have been much to look at, but I felt like it had a certain charm. Satoshi was cradling his bag in his arms as he waited for me in front of my room on the ground floor. Very specific. Everyone wants you to know where they live. On mornings when he wasn't waylaid by Yuka, he would always drop by and invite me to walk to school with him. Originally, he was doing it for my own good, as I'd been known to just school a lot, and he'd figured a friendly offer like this might get my attendance up a little. Admittedly, it worked. Did your little sister die? I can't remember. Was it another guy? And he died and his little sister died? I don't know. I just remember organs. Yo. I finally made my entrance. Or my exit, I suppose. Oh, it's hard to do a deep boy voice. And I'm pretty sure Satoshi must have been really confused, as I had on my shoulders one hell of a backpack boasting a full-on survival kit, provisions, the works. That's gonna be his voice, okay. Wait, the other guy's and this voice. One of them's fancy, one of them's not fancy. Okay, I'm gonna talk like this. Okay. Yep, Satoshi was confused, alright. What's all... Oh, wait, that's... What's all that? You look like you're ready to hike up a mountain or something. Oof. I slowly, carefully lowered the giant backpack to the ground. No. It's more like... Actually, before that, will you stop calling out to me like you're my mom or something? I'm not in grade school anymore. Huh? Forget it, actually. I have some things to do, so I won't be going to school today. Yeah, going for a mountain hike, like you said. Sorry to waste your time. Damn it, I didn't think I'd go down so easily last night. I remember taking a hit to the noggin on the head. Noggin! Bad enough that I woke up in a hospital or something. What does that mean? How do you not know where you were? You're hiding something from me again. Huh? This has something to do with the heavenly host, doesn't it? Damn, he was on today. That sure seemed like a yes reaction to me. How the hell did you know? Ugh. God damn it, I'm terrible at this. I covered my mouth. Shut enemy this boy. But it was too late. I'd already confirmed it. Well, you've got a bunch of talismans in your bag for one thing. Good. I did have a lot of talismans with me. I bought them at the convenience store and didn't exactly pack smartly enough to hide them. All these reasons, all these excuses. Didn't that place fall apart though? Please do not tell me it's still standing. No, we saw it collapse around us when we escaped. You saw it too. It's rubble. Satoshi stared deeply into my eyes as if evaluating my answer for any possible deception. This time, it seemed like I'd succeeded in fooling him. Yeah, you're right. Besides, Sachiko doesn't exist there anymore, so I can't imagine talismans would have any effect. And there's no way to get back there anyway. Yeah, exactly. I was just going to research a little. I wasn't going to do anything dangerous. Alright, that's fine then. But if that changes, make sure you don't do it on your own. I've been telling Naomi the same thing. The worst thing in the world is not knowing what happened to someone. End sentence. Well, either way, first things first, you're going to school today. With this, Satoshi grabbed my sleeve. Huh? Why? Because your attendance is low enough already, and Miss Kuon said she'd help you make it up before class today, probably with a quiz or something. I don't give a crap about that. They can hold me back a year if they have to. This is not the time for school. I take it has something to do with Shinozaki then? What? Was this guy psychic? He hadn't been wrong all morning. Whatever happened, it'll wait. You can tell me all about it at school. Come on, let's go. You can leave that backpack right there. Just out in the open, because actually, you know what, in Japan, people don't fucking steal. But actually, they don't. One time, we were at the arcade, and my brother left his little wallet out that we were using, just left it there. And straight up, somebody gave it to security, and then security was running all over trying to find the owner of the wallet. Where does that happen in America? Nowhere. It seems Satoshi wasn't going to take no for an answer. Yo, seriously, Satoshi, stop. I get it, okay? Just come on, get your hands off me. You wanted me to be honest with you? I'll be honest with you. Sure you will. Why? Satoshi-kun, Kishinuma-kun. Ohio. I'm a heavenly teacher. La 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 la. Why is my hair white? I don't know. I saw something horrific and my hair just went white. Good morning. You're a lucky one, Kishinuma. Getting off with just a 15-minute quiz. I hope you're ready for it. I hate you. Why you wear those shorts with those socks? It doesn't work. Yeah, whatever. Yoshiki has been made aware of the seriousness of his situation. I seriously don't have time for this, you know, but here I am. Just get it over with so I can get the hell out of here. It was great of you to come. Now let's be off to the classroom, shall we? I'm fine right here. Just bring me the quiz. Don't be so stupid, Yoshiki. Look, there's no time to argue. There's some place I absolutely have to be. I'm not even gonna face you when I talk. Back turned. I stuck my hand into my pocket and took out a mechanical pencil. If they were gonna force me to do this, I'd need to shave off every second I could. As I removed the pencil, the talisman I'd shoved in there earlier fell to the ground. I need to hurry and find the spirit item fanatic, or else Shinozaki could be. Spirit item fanatic, are you talking about Aiko Niwa? Maimoto? Yeah, that's her. Did something happen to Shinozaki? Wait, are you trying to tell me that she somehow went back to Heavenly Host? Yes. Why didn't you say so sooner? Because you wouldn't listen to me. All you do is yank, yank, yank on my damn shirt. What's this about I and Heavenly Host? Oh, it's nothing. Wait. Nani? Come to think of it, your last name is Niwa. Oh my god, Niwa. Nico ni. Anata no hat. Sorry. That's right. The person you just mentioned, Aiko Niwa, is my imoto. Ore no imoto ga kono ni kawai wake ga janai. The person you mentioned, Aiko Niwa, is my sister. I call her Ai-chan. I call her Love-chan. Miss Kuon, I'd like to meet with Aiko. Do you know where she is? Where can I find her? At this hour, I'd imagine she's in school. Though she was acting rather strange last night. Why you smile when you say that? Do you live with her, Miss Kuon? I do. So this would have been exactly after Shinozaki and I met with her? Oh, I saw the word. How was she acting exactly? Like, was she strange about it? Well, see, you're in love with your student, you freak! I may have said something about you freak! Go to jail! You freak! Go to jail! Huh? Freak. This is rather awkward. You freak! Okay, and then what? Well, let's see, she was holding 2 small blue balls in her hand, almost cradling them. In fact, all right. Bingo! Soreta! He's like, that's it, but English is like, bingo was his name. That's it. She had another pair. But this is our chance. Miss Kuon, do you know for sure that Aiko went to school today? She looked rather perturbed as she left the house last night, and she wasn't home when I got up this morning. I made some breakfast and waited for her, but I wound up eating it all. Cringe. Run! Run, sweet boy, run! If she used those stones on her own, that's the end of it. There's no other way to go after Shinozaki. Alright, my sweet boys, thank you guys so much for playing with me. I will see you guys next time for an all-new episode of Corpse Party Drive! And until then, don't forget to subscribe to Slaytrix. We have other awesome gaming content on there that I know you sweet boys would enjoy. And also, leave a comment down below about the scariest anime or movie you've ever seen. I'd love to hear about guts, gore, and waifus. See you next time. Internet Anime Daddy Allie, signing out.